Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, May 14th. I'm Patricia Vallone.
I'm Melissa Wright. Thanks for joining us. Employees of the Prince George's School District could be getting a huge pay raise. The proposal was announced at Barack Obama Elementary School this morning. Officials say the raises would cover employees who didn't get expected pay raises in the aftermath of the recession in 2008. The district says it has identified more than $19 million in cuts to central office spending that would fund the increases. The district is also expecting additional dollars resulting from the Kirwan Commission.
And so today I am grateful that what we're able to offer is that for our employees who were here during 2010 to 2012 will receive what we're calling a targeted longevity salary increase. For those employees, over the next 3 years, they will get an additional step increase for 2020, 2021, and then 2022. That total amount is equivalent to $46.5 million. Number one, it will make sure that we retain the best and the brightest in front of them. It will allow us to, in addition, attract employees to Prince George's County Public Schools, and when they come, they'll stay. Because now we are providing the evidence that we value our employees, that remaining with us even through the tough times, that we will come out on the far end and be a far greater school system because of it.
The proposal still has to go before the school board and county council for approval. While hundreds gather in Washington, D.C. for National Police Week, members of the Prince George's Police Department recognize one of their own gone too soon. His name is Sergeant Majid Heed Marmazadi. While off duty, he was shot and killed helping a woman in a domestic abuse situation last year. Ramzadi's name, along with 371 other officers, has been added to the wall at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial. During a ceremony this afternoon, Chief Hank Stawinski laid a wreath to honor his life.
This is an opportunity for this community, and frankly all communities, to wrap their arms around the champions of the American public, those who stand, who swear an oath, and who defend liberty, the individuals who choose to run towards danger and not away from danger, and an honor for the 21,000 that over the course of our republic we've lost. But there's 1 million nearly serving right now.
The 38th Annual National Police Officers Memorial Service will take place tomorrow at the U.S. Capitol.
Maryland speed cameras generated $64 million in revenue during fiscal year 2018 as 1.5 million speeding motorists paid tickets. Speed camera tickets run $40 per transaction in school and work zones across the state. According to AAA, Montgomery County profited the most with nearly $16 million in revenue. Prince George's had just under $9 million, about half of what it generated when speed cameras were installed in 2013.
In 6 months after a school zone camera is posted in this county, you'll see a precipitous drop in the number of persons getting tickets. The number of infractions, speeding infractions, will drop by 60 to 70% in some locations. In terms of safety, because we're talking about the smallest pedestrians, we're talking about kids who in some cases may be in preschool and in some cases may be elementary school, first, second graders, who haven't really learned all the rules of the road yet. And we think, which is why we overwhelmingly support, as a traffic safety organization, the presence of speed cameras in school zones.
Several municipalities also generated big bucks for their respective jurisdictions. College Park made over $2.7 million. Laurel generated over $1.4 million. An update on yesterday's bill signing ceremony, where a series of measures were signed into law by the governor and legislative leaders. The P3 bill, which allows private-public partnerships for school construction, will let one company design, build, and maintain facilities instead of being forced to pay more by using separate contractors. The next generation 911 system was also signed into law. Senator Cheryl Kagan sponsored the bill.
Maryland is behind 22 other states in updating our 911 emergency systems to what's called next generation 911. There are so many advantages that we'll have, from our first responders being able to find an emergency more accurately and quickly, to the option of sending texts or photos or videos rather than just dialing 911. It's a really important update in technology as well as prevention and protection from cybersecurity attacks.
Another measure signed into law involves speeding up the U visa recertification process. U visas are for undocumented crime victims who are willing to assist law enforcement in the prosecution of criminal activity. The new law requires a certifying agency return the visa application within 90 days.